class. In the 13th starting position, driving car number 81. That's the Johnny's Mud Run machine. Out of Vernon, Connecticut, talent on the rise, Brett the Jet Gagne. 11th, car number 11 starts in the 14th position. Out of Vernon, Connecticut for Glenn Griswold. Corey Hutchins back in 15th with the number 8. Out of Salem, Connecticut, car number 66 will be on tap next. From Marlboro, the Mandel Motorsports car for Sean Mandel. Then it's Mark Burke, the 77 from Tallinn. Rick Dulac from Plantsville, the number 12. Paul French, the 37. Al Wizialko, the 28. Glenn Barkowski, the Noodle, Jeff Nooney. Marcello Rafano, Mark Alkis, and Carlos Gray. Green flag is out, and Ted Kane wastes no time at all at the front of the class as he quickly motors his way to the front, already moving forward. Here comes Keith Caruso, long overdue for success here in this division. As Caruso makes some noise to the outside, the 06, the root beer colored race car. In second. Meanwhile, keep your eyes on Joey Farino. The color pink, making its presence known to challenge on the inside. Farino is very cautious to not use up his tires in qualifying, and the heavy hitters are coming. Who are those? The 44 of Membrino, the 2 of Graff, the 92 of Wesson, and Brett Gagne with the number 81 car. And just in front of that pack of cars is Jay Goff. Now your 5th place car. David Arute turned the fastest lap so far, 19.941. He's coming forward. Charland gets sideways, does a great job of gathering that race car back. Further back, Mark Burke, the 77. Car number 69, Carlos Gray. Up in the apex of turns 3 and 4. Field is doubled up. Getting ready to go back to green. Here they come, rumbling to the line. Caruso has a problem initially on the start. Oh, Farino and Kane come together, but Farino is able to get away. Daniel Wesson squeaks on by. Melee in turn number 2. As Caruso's car apparently had a problem with getting it into gear on the initial start. And now the field is doubled up. Look at the scoreboard, shows the correction there, officially through timing and scoring. The big movers and shakers so far in 4 circuits have to be Membrino, Wesson, Brett Gagne, who rarely comes to Stafford. This is his 2nd visit. And here we go again. Joey Farino does a good job of keeping the car down as Goff goes to the outside. Here comes Membrino to the inside. Daniel Wesson outside of Brett the Jet Gagne. And now Membrino has snuck into the catbird seat. Lane opens up on the bottom, but the outside is quicker. And now look at Daniel Wesson, top side of the racetrack, way up in the loose stuff. Gathers it back, does a great job of bringing it back as Brett Gagne holds on to the inside, and here comes Joey Graff. And what about Corey Hutchins? We haven't seen him in an open wheel car in a decade, or at least it seems like that. continues to work over Farino. Membrino starts to string it out. Farino, Mr. Inside. Keeps it low. And as impressive as that battle is, so is the battle with Daniel Wesson and Jake R. And Brett Gagne is looking for some racing room. And here comes Corey Hutchins, but back to the front of the class. Pink versus black. And Farino keeps digging in. And Membrino keeps trying to create the move that'll give him a shot. But it still remains. Joey Farino by inches. Daniel Wesson is coming. The bullet. He's in among the top three. Brett Gagne up to 4 now. Goff is back in 5. And Graff is in the 6th spot. Membrino with Daniel Wesson all over him. Down the back straightaway. As Wesson's strategy is the story here, but Membrino is a crafty veteran, and he is using every inch of this racetrack to his advantage. Meanwhile, David Arute is coming forward, car 75. Marcello Rafano, fastest car on the racetrack, but he's way back in the 11th position. Farino continues to try to wear out Daniel Wesson. Wesson goes to the outside. Farino digs in. And Brett Gagne does a crossover. Wesson down underneath. Can't do it, but Farino continues to hold on. Here comes Brett Gagne. Surprise contender. Moves to the outside of Wesson. Brett the Jet Gagne. Feature event winner this season at Waterford. And Goff spins off turn number 4. And that is not what Tony Membrino wanted to see. With 15 laps of 20 down. Daniel Wesson started in the 11th spot. And Brett Gagne started in the 13th position. Brett Gagne in the mud run machine. Looking very racy. As we've got the final 5, 2.5 miles left. Will Membrino be able to secure the title? Farino is never giving up, a never die attitude. Daniel Wesson again tries the outside. Here comes Brett the Jet. But Wesson's got a little more giddy up. Farino is all over Membrino. That works to the advantage of Daniel Wesson. And out of the pack comes David Arute. David Arute is a man possessed. Car 75, among the quickest cars on the racetrack now. David Arute, Joe Graff in a dogfight battle for the 5th and 6th position. Wesson knows it's do or die time. The bullet goes to the outside of Membrino. Here comes Brett the Jet. This time, 2 circuits to go. It's not over with yet. Throw David Arute in it. Throw Graff in it. Here they come into turn 2. Wesson and Farino jingle and jangle. Here comes David Arute. Brett Gagne steps out of line. Farino stuck to the bottom. White flag is out. Final circuit. Membrino drops off the podium. Gagne moves up, and here comes David Arrouge. Membrino, the leader of the pack. Final circuit, final event for the SK Lights. Tony Membrino looking racy off turn number 4. He'll take down the win and the title. Daniel Wesson to finish in the runner-up position. Great run for him, and Brett the Jet Gagne with the mud run machine.
Thank you. 92 was great. A little tight off, but that's all right. Raced everyone really hard. You know, congrats to Tony on the winning the championship, and a great year overall. You know, 5 wins, 13 starts. That's a big accomplishment.
Daniel, man, the 92 is always looking good. Some of your sponsors?
Yeah, Sullivan Landscaping, Patriot Coatings, TA Racing Engines, Waddell, Troy Race Cars, Monaco Ford, Trackside Motors, Hams Welding, Sarek, Competitive Edge Coatings, Hams Welding. It all means a lot, and another big accomplishment is we didn't go through a single pack bumper this year.
There he is, folks. Daniel Wesson puts that number 92 car into second place in the SK Light main event. A lot of talent right there behind the wheel of number 92. Let's talk more talent here behind the wheel of number 81. Brett the Jet Gagne coming third place tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'll tell you, good run, Brett, man. You were dicing and slicing. Did you have some fun?
Yeah, it was a blast out there, man. These guys are good drivers. Everybody can dice it up a little bit and have fun. But I gotta thank a few people on the car: Johnny's Mud Runs, Eco Choice, T&J Auto Buddy, my dad. We got a couple more races this year. I know this is a finale, but we're gonna try to race until end of October. So Ben Dodge for helping us out, really helped us quite a bit, and Joey Ferrigno for giving me hugs from behind here. But my crew does an amazing job every week. Also, we get this thing back out here, and it's fast at every track we go to, and I appreciate that a lot.
Brett the Jet, man, good to see you here at Stafford. Third place tonight in the SK Light Modified main event.
And now we direct our attention to, guess what? The 2016 SK Light Modified Champion, today's winner. We go to Tony Membrino and John Gates.
7 wins this year for Tony Membrino Jr. driving that beautiful number 44 car. Pictures are being taken, and I'll tell you what, it was a great season for the driver of car number 44, Tony Membrino Jr. They call him Hollywood, and I'll tell you what, this kid is something else. One of the top drivers, especially in the SK Light Modified division all season long, winning at all 3 different tracks here in Connecticut. Tony, man, you were on rails all season. Congratulations on your championship, and you win tonight.
Thank you very much, and I think anybody would agree that that's the way you want to do it. You don't want to, nobody wants to see someone putz around. They want to drive like they have all year long, and that's exactly what I did. And I don't know, what better story can you write than the 2 championship contenders going at it for the win and for the jackpot? And you know, I gotta give my props to Joey Ferrigno. He's been driving very respectably all year long, and it was an absolute blast going week after week after week with him. And you know, I look forward to doing more of that in the future. I got to thank everybody that built this. This was blood, sweat, and tears, running 30-plus races with 1 car, 1 motor. That's nothing but respect for these guys. My dad, Ed Flemke, all the guys and girls on this TMR team are the best, and I owe them the world. I got to thank my sponsors. Oh, Jesus, I'm out of breath. Out of Manufacturing of New England, CWPN, Dunleavy's Truck and Trailer Repair. Where are you, Doug? He scooted up. There he is. All the support that my sponsors give me. Maneely's Banquet and Catering, John's Academy of Gymnastics, Johnny here tonight. FK Rodheads, Goodrich, Mohawk Northeast, Midstate Air Compressor, for putting everything together to put this Raceworks chassis, TA engines, Magnus transmission machine to the front for 15 times now this year. I'm so thankful, and I'm so stoked. Thank you very much.
Hollywood goes to victory lane and for your championship in 2016 in the SK Light Modified division.